Oh, I'm live. All right. Welcome to Writer's Life, the place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, taste of my particular writer's life and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe, punch the like button, tap the bell for notifications so you don't miss out even once on one of these exciting videos where you get to see this slowly decaying ball cap. I need to get another one. My ball cap is now protecting my head, which is aching today. I sneezed this morning and I thought like my stitches popped out. I swear to God. I haven't been right since. But I did get like 2,500 words in. I'm like WIP. And I don't think I can do any more. My eyes are like coming out of my head. Um, Success, like the thumbnail suggests. Um, it's different now. There's a lot of books out there. There's a lot of choices to be made, and this isn't like the old days of. In fact, a friend of mine and I were just. She's a very good writer and has had a movie contract and the whole bit. And we were just chatting on Facebook. The face not FaceTime, but the texting thing. And we were talking about Nelson DeMille and some of the old guys and that whole generation. Anyway, but it got me to thinking that like there was a time when like you went to a bookstore and like all you bought was like a Nelson DeMille or a James Patterson or a Lee Child or a Stephen King or I got to get a few women in there too. But I'm sure there were plenty of women too. But all right, so before this goes off the rails, I'm going to get back on topic. It's not like that anymore because so far, for one thing, there's so far fewer bookstores than there used to be, and Amazon has pretty much taken over the boatload of selling books. And while they push certain writers now and again, they don't do it consistently. Um, like they'll push their favorites from the Amazon publishing imprints, but other than that, they're not gonna. So it's different. So like success these days, like I've had years where like I, I'm like on top of the world, and then I've had years where it's like meh. So like, and that's because if you're gonna write like one book a year, like DeMille and all those guys used to do, um, you can't do that now. You got to write like pretty much a book a month almost, or a book every couple of months, or at least a book a quarter, because there's so much to choose from now that readers are just going to drift from you to another writer, and if they don't, or they'll go to another. There's like so many choices. That's both a good thing and a bad thing for a writer. It's okay for me because I'm writing new stuff all the time, but for those who don't, who take more time and care with their work, um, they run the risk of their readership dropping off a little bit. So that because the readers will go to someone else. I mean, because now you got like serialized novels, you got like serialized platforms like Vella and Wattpad and a bunch of others coming out of Asia. Um, and there's just you've got Substack that's putting out fiction. You've got like Medium and like all sorts of different venues. So on one hand, it's like the best time ever to be a writer, no question about it. On the other hand, it's still hard because you got to keep up. You got to feed the beast. So um, we're not so much writers anymore as we are content creators. And in particular, in the fiction world, we are entertainment content creators, which that's the last time you're ever going to hear me use those terms because I hate them. But in any case, so what you got to remember if you're a young writer and you're watching this, or you want, or you're an aspiring writer, now in the 2020s and probably going beyond, um, the highs aren't always that high and the lows aren't always that low. Like if you can find like a mid-range place to be and you're making a decent living, you're beating the game, so you're doing well. All right, that's all I got to say today. My head hurts. I think I need to go out for a walk. Anyway, I will check in with you guys hopefully tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.